Hey there, friends. This is Antonio, and welcome to Back at the Ranch. So we are at the ranch again. Got a few things to do this trip, but it's nighttime. We're about ready to go to bed. Firearms are put away. Guess what we got for you? Pablo brought a couple of bottles here that I've tried, but it's been a while. Can't remember what this one tastes like. But Pablo, you want to tell us about what you brought?
Yes, this is a Texas malt whiskey and a Scotch style, but instead of using peat, they're using Mesquite, Texas Mesquite.
At least it rhymes. Yes. Pretty fitting, actually, since we're out at the ranch and surrounded by mesquite. So Mesquite smoke, Scotch style. You were telling me, I know you were reading the back of the bottle a while ago, telling me about it. Something unique about this one, other than the fact that it's mesquite.
Well, this one's actually using smoked porter bill distilled into whiskey. That's something that to me was very different, unique.
Very unique.
Yes.
Yeah. So porter beer,
yes,
distilled into whiskey. So I would imagine it's got corn and a few other things in the mash as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be classified as whiskey. But they use porter beer to distill. That's pretty interesting. But this is also like a limited release or something.
These are small batch, or what they call small caliber series. Rimfire being off a Golden Boy lever action 22, basically. That's where that comes from. That's what they call it, and it only comes in this size too. What I've heard. Only in 375 millimeter batches.
So never seen a larger.
You will not see a larger.
And this is a Ranger Creek.
That is made by Ranger Creek.
Ranger Creek, yeah, which is again Texas, San Antonio, I believe you said.
San Antonio, Texas.
Again, it's been a while since I've tried this. I know you've had a bit of it already, but let's jump into it. Let's see what it's all about.
Yes, you pour. Nice and nice little caramel color on it. Very, very clear, very clean whiskey.
So I noticed that about it. It's very light, like a Scotch, right? It's not dark like a bourbon. It is got a very, very light amber. Like amber, I think is darker than this. So this is
like a caramel, almost like a
very light caramel. Yeah. So
this is only aged also 17 months.
So it's very young.
Yes, a young.
Wow, it's very light on the nose. Very, very light on the nose.
Those legs are forever on it too.
I'm noticing that they come down really quick. So there are a lot of legs. They're just not super, super thick like some of the other ones that we've tried. That's nice though. You do get a little bit of that smoke on the nose, but it's very light, very, very faint. It's not like an oak like the bourbons and everything else.
I don't smell any mesquite on it, but
there's a smoke to it, almost like like a little bit of barbecue smoke, but very faint. Not overpowering. Not like you're smelling smoke directly. Almost like when mesquite smoke, or excuse me, mesquite charcoal has already burned out, and there's a little bit left over. You get that ash, almost like the mesquite ash, but not very strong mesquite, like a mesquite barbecue. A little bit floral on there too, herbal. You know, usually I pick up like a bunch of fruits and stuff like that. Not picking that up on this. Oh wow,
it's full of flavor. A lot of flavor on it.
You probably see like a confused look on my face right now because I've had a lot of different whiskeys, and it's been a while since I've had this one. It's been, I want to say, the better part of 3 or 4 months since the last time I tried it, and this wasn't the first one we had. So on the palate, I did pick up earthy grass, like a floral note. It's not super sweet. It's not like a bourbon. What'd you get on that?
I've had it before, and I see what you're talking about. Were you smelling that earthy tone, or you tasting that earthy tone?
Right.
And today, I taste more chocolatey. More chocolate on there.
So I didn't get that on the first sip, but let's see.
Like a vanilla, maybe. A little bit of vanilla on there.
Oop, got a bug flying at us.
Kamikaze.
So I am picking up the chocolate that you're talking about, but it's not like Cocoa Puffs.
No.
This is more like baking chocolate, like a very dry, powdery,
not a lot of sugar
ashy.
chocolate. Yes.
Yeah, I get that. But not too complex.
Most definitely, I do taste the Scotch like.
It is very. You know what? Now as you say that, you said Scotch, and I was thinking to myself, what is similar to it? And it's reminding me of like a monkey shoulder. So if anybody's tried monkey shoulder before, very light, very mellow. It's a Scotch, so it's smoked with peat, but this is not peat. It's smoky, but it's not.
No.
It's not mesquite. It doesn't taste like mesquite. I keep going back to ash, like earthy ash flavor to it, in a good way though, not in a bad way. So that's very interesting, very unique.
That's something different. Not something that I would honestly consume every day, but every once in a while.
Yeah,
most definitely, especially when it's a small batch like this, you take care of it and
definitely a
enjoy it
good
with
sipper.
one of your friends.
That's for sure. This one I think would go really good with a chocolate cigar.
There you go.
And I have some at home. I should have brought some. That would have been a perfect pairing. Now I know next time if you ever say, "Hey, we're drinking Rimfire," I'm bringing that chocolate cigar. So it doesn't stay with you very long.
No,
It's easy to take down. You take it down, like the flavor's gone. I just took that last sip, and there's a little bit of remnants there still, but it's not staying with you a long time. So
it won't linger.
Cool. What's the proof on this?
This is a 45%, which is about 85. Am I mistaken?
43%, 86 proof. Yeah. So yeah, very easy to drink. Pretty cool to try out. So I think we're gonna end this review right here. We're gonna keep it simple, not too much talk today. We have a few other things that we're gonna do tomorrow, but when we're done with this one, I might start recording it again because you brought something else.
Well, this is just to start off, and I've told you last time I like this one, and I wanted to start you off with this one. But I really like this other one that I want you to try.
You're gonna kick it up, right?
Oh yes, we're gonna kick it a little bit.
So let's put this aside.
We're gonna
here.
go from Texas now to Kentucky with a Knob Creek 9 years, single batch.
And this is,
single barrel.
We're talking 86 proof. What are we going to here?
This is 120.
Woo!
Yeah, this is
120. This is a nice appetizer.
Nice little appetizer.
That's going to be a great meal.
Most definitely.
And dessert. So we'll see you in a few minutes when we're done with this one. Maybe we'll have one more before we jump over to Knob Creek. Not sure. But we'll be back in a few minutes. Oh man, okay, we are back, and guess what? We finished the bottles. So we had a couple more. Another 1.5.
Yeah,
so
just another.
That's pretty good. But you know what? The more we tried it, the more we tasted it, the more we got out of it, right? So you started saying, "Oh, it's kind of bitter," but it reminds me of.
Anybody that's been to a ranch would know, and actually those mesquite beans.
Mesquite beans, yeah.
Okay, when you bite them the first time you bite it, you can taste the sweetness, but after the sweetness is gone, you get a bitterness.
Yes,
that's exactly what it's.
And as soon as he said it, I was like, "Yes, that's it. That's exactly what I'm getting. Like just a slight little hint of sweet, and then it got bitter." Not bitter in a bad way though. It's just the aftertaste. It was an earthy, bitter flavor. So
yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Earthy, bitter.
But yeah, that was good. So we enjoyed it. Obviously, you can tell we're giggling now. So 2.5. We haven't eaten very much, so you can only imagine. But let's jump into that Knob Creek and put this aside. So anybody that wants an empty bottle, let us know. So Knob Creek, Kentucky. This is a 9-year, 120 proof. He said.
This is a single barrel. I can see the color difference already.
Oh yeah, let me pour that one up here for the camera. Let's see, right there. Look at that! Wow.
Yes.
Big difference. I mean, that's a dark amber right there. Yes. And again, we're looking into the light, so it's lighter for us than it is for you. But that's a dark amber right there. That has been aged 9 years, and you can tell. So, man, I'll tell you what. Let's leave this here just for show.
Okay. See those legs on it.
But man, Very different. This one clings for a while.
Oh yeah.
The legs come down very slow. Not like the other one where the legs, like the other one had a lot of legs,
Yes,
came down very quick. This one has still a lot of legs, but they're dripping very, very slow. Very nice. But man, I love the color on that. It's almost like a rust color, like reddish color, not just amber. So, oh yeah, that smells much better than the other.
That's a lot sweeter.
The other one was very light, very mellow, earthy, floral. This one, like I could really put my nose in the other one. This one, right on the top. You can't really dig into it. Sweet, molasses, brown sugar for sure. Getting those fruity notes off of this one. Man, that has a lot of great scents.
Ooh. That is full of flavor right there.
That is a burst of flavor. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna enjoy that for a second. You can feel that. Definitely can feel it. I got the sweetness immediately.
Yes.
Immediately got the sweet. Got that brown sugar note.
This is most definitely a chocolate, but a sweet chocolate, dark chocolate.
I'm getting a cherry on it as well. Like a cherry note.
Cherry note to it, yes. Most definite at the end. Like a chocolate cherry.
Oh man.
And that taste stays on there.
I'm still feeling it. I'm still tasting it. It's all over. I still feel it. I'm waiting for that feeling to go away before I try that second sip. All right,
you most definitely taste the difference on the 120 versus the the 85 proof in the other one.
I can still taste it.
But yet, it is not overpowering. It's not something that's going to...
So I'll say this. For you and I, that we drink whiskeys, it's not overpowering.
No.
If you're a beginner,
you
might want to try something like this first, because this might be a little bit too much for you. Not only that bottle, I think we were talking about this earlier. I paid about $40 for it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Which is, it's $40 doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a small bottle. That's kind of pricey. You double the size of that to this, you're talking about $80. So would I pay $80 for this if it came in that size? I don't know. I don't know if I would pay $80 for that, right? This is a good have on the shelf, try it every now and then, share it with some friends that like to explore flavors. But how much did you pay for this?
I believe it's close to $80.
About $80. So we're talking about almost the same price.
Exactly when you were saying it right now, I was thinking the same thing as you were right now. You know what? If they made that other bottle bigger, they're still going to price it $80.
Exactly.
So it's still within about the same ballpark. But you know what? This Knob Creek is amazing. Oh, we get another kamikaze bug on us.
Yeah, we got June bugs flying all around our light here. So as you guys can tell, it's late. It's about, I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. It's 10:30 at night. So we've been sitting here for about an hour just chit-chatting and enjoying that Rimfire. So you guys may remember I reviewed Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Click right here if you haven't seen that. Click on this link right here. You can go back and see what I said about that one. That one was very sweet, awesome, very high proof as well. I want to say that was a 116 proof if I recall correctly. But this is on a totally different level. So I still have some flavor in my mouth. I've been talking for a while. I haven't taken that second sip yet. But the burns kind of died off. My tongue is back.
Mine is nice and numb.
I'm going to go for that second sip now, so let's see. I just got something, and I can't place it, and I think I know what it is, so I'm going back to chocolate. My daughter actually just made some chocolate pops, so cake pops. Okay. She got chocolate cake, made kind of like what you find at Starbucks, for example, right? She loves to bake. She makes cookies and a whole bunch of other stuff. Jasmine, I love you for it. The stuff is delicious. I had one of those a couple of days ago. Chocolate frosting, everything. Well, it wasn't frosting. It was like chocolate bark melted and dipped. That's what it tasted like right now.
Wow.
A chocolate cake pop. That's what I just got out of it right now.
Wow.
But as I'm talking, I'm getting that molasses flavor again. I'm getting
that cherry
brown
flavor.
sugar. I'm getting the cherry flavor. I'm getting other notes as well, earthy notes. I'm getting a little bit of oak on the end. It's not up front,
No, at
and
the
it's
end,
not
you
on
get
the
that oak.
and it's not on the nose either. That's phenomenal. That is great.
That's a good drink.
That is good. So I appreciate the fact that you brought this one. I was going to bring something, and you're like, I'm bringing two. Don't worry about it. I'm glad I didn't bring anything, because
this is a good
I
choice.
think I'm going to have another one of these, and I'll probably even be more talkative after that one. You guys can probably tell I'm talking a little bit more after finishing that Rimfire.
Oh yeah.
It's a good night, I tell you. But yeah, I tell you what, everybody, I really appreciate you guys coming by. You know, we're out at the ranch. We got a lot of things to do tonight. As a matter of fact, on our next video, you're going to notice that I'm going to be in a golf cart, and I'm going to drop off Mikey over in a blind. Mikey's actually over in a blind, and Mikey is Pablo's
my
nephew. And we're actually hog hunting. Well, I say we. I shouldn't say we.
Yeah.
We came to drink.
We didn't feel like doing anything today. We had Mikey do the dirty work today. He's going to kill our hog today.
Yeah, so we're here to drink. We're here to top off feeders tomorrow and actually fix one of the feeders, because the solar panel with the battery, something messed up on it. We noticed last time we were here. Mikey's actually sitting in the blind tonight, and he's sleeping in the blind. We dumped out a whole bunch of slop and everything, so pig slop, which is basically corn mixed with beer and a few other things in there to try to attract in those hogs.
None of the good whiskey though.
None of the good whiskey. That's all for us. But if we ever find one of those crappy whiskeys, we might dump one of those in there. So
I
we'll
got
see.
one at our home that we need to.
We won't name it right now, but we'll do it. So hey, everybody, I really appreciate you guys coming by. This is a great night, at least for us. I'm hoping that you guys are having as good a night as we are. Get yourself a bottle of whiskey, no matter what it is. Open it up, invite over a few friends, and have a great night. Thanks for coming by.
You guys.
We'll see you next time when we're back at the ranch.